What is up, Kingsman? Welcome back to another Napoleon Total War 3 battle. Man, these are just my favorite, and today we have some factions I've seen once and some that I've not seen at all. We have a French Napoli, which I've actually never seen. I don't think I've actually ever seen them before in the battlefield. Iran and Poland taking on Prussia, the Netherlands, the Helder expedition, and then the Ottomans. So this will be a very interesting unit comp, just a lot different. This one was set in by Sputler, who is playing as the French. As you can see, the battle's already starting to go underway. Real fast though, before I start, I just want to let you guys know, I ordered a new mic. That is something that you guys have been requesting for a while. So just to let you know, I finally did suck it up, and I have a new microphone. It should be coming in today, so tomorrow's video will have way better. I'm going to have to pause my conversation here, as Poland seems to be charging some Prussian hussars who got maybe a little too close here and breaking a 56-man unit of hussars. That'd be a massive loss. The Ottomans also getting charged by more Polish cavalry. So Poland is bringing the cav, guys. They are bringing the masses. Now Prussia is massing up with their cuirassiers and hussars, and looks like their general as well. So they really were preparing to hold. France has taken this town. Now I love this position. I've played this map once, and we put our artillery up on this hill and watched the enemy just advance down into the city, and we just blasted them to pieces with artillery. So I'm really excited to see how they're going to utilize this map to their best, to its best angles. As you can see, it's just a bunch of one-pointers. There's a four-pointer over here and a four-pointer on their side. So the one-pointers are definitely in favor of the French alliance at this point, the LOC advantage. Poland making a huge push on this side. They know they're going up against Prussia, and I think that the French have the cav, the cav advantage right now. Iran bringing in a lot of cavalry as well. So the cav advantage definitely on the French alliance. Napoli is not bringing as much cav, but they're still bringing some. I'm not even going to try to pretend like I know what that means. I'm looking more at the C7, C7s, all C7s. So bringing a lot more lights probably. And then it looks like they're bringing some skirmishers here. And I think these are like, they look like they're militia-style units. But we are seeing an army popping up here, and that, of course, is Prussia. Prussia bringing of course, the masses of infantry. Can they back it up? Now, Iran got a little too close and got burned by some hussars, but they are going to maybe throw in some of their cav to save their 25 men who are left. So they're both going to part ways, and this battle is going to continue. Now, talking about the unit comps, guys. Oh, Poland's totally caught out. Hussars charging, or Dragoons charging these lights. Skirmishers, or Lancers, sorry. That's what I meant to say, Lancers. What I was saying, though, is Netherlands has really good militia. Hopefully they brought a lot of it, and they can just overwhelm the French position. I don't think that the Polish didn't bring a ton of infantry. They brought enough. Iran brought a decent amount of infantry, but I think the masses of infantry is going to be in favor of this coalition side. Helder can bring some Russian units that could be deadly, but look at this push the cav is making. Going straight down the line here, screening for their army. Now this is a massive screen. That may not even be a screen. This may just be an all-out cav attack, but they're letting their army set up. They can set up between these two towns. It's a super well-defended position. But it looks like Iran may be trying to push up some of their cav here.
Our men are running.
No. And now they're going to get charged in turn, but I think they're trying to goad... Maybe they're trying to goad the Prussians into charging them. You know, because if they charge out, they'd be overwhelmed. But maybe Poland is just going to go in for the attack here. That is an aggressive push they have going on right here. I'm starting to see Netherlands showing up with a bunch of infantry, but this is the attack to beat, guys. And they're going to get a volley off. And Poland did get their charge off, but this cav unit is really hurting. Now they are hitting Prussia pretty hard. Helder has some dragoons that are Russian in nature. And the cuirassiers going in, so I hope. Well, Poland only sent 2 in, and no 3. They sent 3. Oh my, 4 in, and they just had massive breaks. That's a problem. Over here, Poland is trying to go up against. Oh, did they take out a general? Who's general? I don't see a general. There's the general. Maybe it was a cav general. But Poland just continually pushing here. Over here, the Ottomans have kind of started to establish that they are the dominant cav unit over here on this side. Helder getting charged over here. But the main force, guys, is attacking right here. Iran has just gone in. They're trying to break Prussia. Prussia being isolated. You can see Poland is going in on all sides, taking on Helder. Going in for the general and artillery, so Prussia just didn't have enough cavalry. And when you see them bringing factions like Iran and Poland, you know they're going to be bringing a lot of cav. So Prussia probably should have invested a little bit, maybe a little bit more in defensive cav units or stuck to their ally, because this is going to be a problem for Prussia. Prussia is just going to get shot to pieces. Now, they're going to lose their cuirassiers. Iran may lose a lot. So hopefully Prussia can just take out enough. Now here comes the Ottomans rushing in here. The cav battle just spans the whole side here. These are their heavy cav that they are rushing in. Netherlands throwing in some hussars. The Ottomans are patching up the gaps. They are going to be taking on Iran. And Poland's just going to get just stopped dead in the tracks by these Ottomans. So the battle only raging over here by the Prussians. And maybe the Polish and Iranian cav is maybe going to overextend themselves here. These guys are active and they can maybe take out some units, but it's going to start hurting them. You can see they are getting volleyed into oblivion by the Prussian army. I am concerned that they need to pull back here. They need to regroup and not lose all of their cavalry, because Napoli has some cav over here to fight the Ottomans, but Poland lost a lot of their cav here. So, was it a victory? You guys can tell me in the comments if you thought that actually Prussia may have done what they could, which was take out a lot of Polish cav. Over here, the Netherlands still advancing. We have France in a very strong position with some very excellent infantry. You have the chasseurs. They brought in Guard Imperial. So small but elite. That's all you need to guard this town. Over here, Napoli still fighting against the Netherlands, taking on some guides. They probably will mutually break each other, or almost mutually break each other. We do have some Jaegers from the Netherlands.
Now they must break.
Oh, which general died? Oh yeah, so they broke the the Helder expedition lost their general, and there is now some cav, mostly Iranian. I see some 2 Polish cav, and then a couple Iranian cav. That's about it. So Prussia could still take on this. Now, I'd be worried about this cav coming back in. I would not advance to fight this. I would start falling back to my ally where they have cav to defend me, because an infantry without cav is a terrible idea. You do not want to fight this. Prussia, you do not want to fight this. Now Helder's Kazakis are going to get charged by more Iranian cav here. So this battle is now shifting into the second phase. We have the cav skirmish phase. Now we have the infantry phase. This is their turn. They have to do their thing, as it were. Now, I don't know if the Netherlands are going to advance. I would not advance. Obviously, the French have a very solid position here. They have Napoli bringing in masses of infantry to support them. And this kind of reminds me of a like a Polish Legion type army, or like a what is it called? I'm trying. My mind is failing. At 26 years old, my mind is just failing. I'll think about it later on. I'm sure. I'm sure I will think about it. But anyway, the Iranians are going to come up here with the Polish. The Iran army is very strong looking. They're bringing some really good infantry, just a lot of it too. They have artillery setting up. They are going to be a problem here. Do they have any elite infantry? Oh yeah, I was talking about the mic. Yeah, I'm getting a mic today, and I kind of interrupted about the Cav battle. The mic should be coming in today, so my stream tomorrow and my videos in the future will be way better. I am sorry it took me so long. That's kind of what happens when you can't just, I can't just, you know, spend money willy-nilly. Have 2 kids and a wife and a mortgage and stuff. So I try as what I can, but, you know, I finally did it. I finally manned up, spent some money. So hopefully my quality will keep improving because I do want to bring you guys good quality videos. I don't want to just bring quantity. I have found what works for my channel, and so I want to start improving the quality. That means I'm improving my computer, which is going to run games way better. Max graphics on all my replays. I've been able to actually record other Total Wars because I tried doing 1212 AD and it just glitches up like crazy. Okay, so the Netherlands forced some Napoli Cav to run. And the Ottomans have a lot of infantry. I mean, this is cheaper infantry, but they got a lot of infantry over here. I saw some over here as well. But, I mean, I keep bouncing around my thoughts. I say I'm going to try to do other Total Wars, like Shogun 2, 1212 AD. I'm not going to abandon Napoleon. I love it too much to abandon it, I promise. So those who are freaking out that I'm just going to turn away from my favorite game,
Sir.
Think again.
Sir.
Oh, a general is getting shelled. Poor Sputler's general is just getting shot to, well, only one artillery shell, but some general sniping may be going on here. So maybe you're going to run Mikhail. Nope. Nope. I'm not going to try it. Look at this hill, though. Look at this vantage point for this battle. You can just see it unfolding all around. Man, I need to do a battle where I just take away the cards, and it just looks so realistic. Oh, we got French Cav going in for some skirmishers, getting hit by Helder in the Netherlands. There's artillery up on the hill. Yeah, they're Cav. They're not taking that. They ain't taking it. No one's having any of that. So Prussia is actually falling back. I think they realized, they're like, oh gosh, we are actually severely screwed if we advance to attack. And Iran, so Helder's like, you know what, I got you, bro. They are bringing UK, Russia, a good mix of both. Now, that's actually a very good mix, in my opinion. Now, hopefully they are guarding their artillery. They have a 6-pounder on each side. And this battle has kind of shifted into Gear 3. Gear 2 was infantry advancing, and now Gear 3 is infantry retreating. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, he had some Cav just get volleyed by Napoli into oblivion. They are going to just die. F's in the chat for the Netherlands guides, who I think they just got forgotten about, and now they're just going to die. F's in the chat. What? These brave souls. You know, Napoli can actually advance, too. They don't have to fight, and I think the fighting is probably going to happen over here in maybe the Imperial Guard. Maybe we'll see them advance out to take on the Netherlands. I doubt it. They are heavily outnumbered. They can defend those LOCs. Prussia has moved back. Oh, we got... Who are they going for? What is Poland doing? Oh, they're going for some artillery, folks. They're going for some artillery. They are not going to make it, though. Their infantry are going to get charged, and they are not going to make it. It was a good attempt, and that caused Helder to freak out for a second. Now, look at all this Cav still over here, guys. All of this Cav. Ottomans are like, you know what, guys, we maybe should shift some troops over here, and, you know, look at that. That's a problem. Iran is a problem right now. Napoli, I like this push here. Iran, Poland, Napoli. Alright, watch, it's like Napoli. No, it's Napoli. I know this. I'm not going to second guess myself. It's Napoli. Alright? Fight me in the comments. I'm just kidding. Don't. I mispronounce stuff all the time. I'm not going to try to pick that fight. But anyway, this French alliance, minus France. They've told France, so you know what? You guys are special. You guys stay in the town. You just sit here. Hide behind your wall. Let us do all the work. So Napoli and Iran and Poland are going to advance on Helder. Prussia has kind of fallen back a little too much. They're going to leave their ally kind of exposed here. And we got Iran setting up their artillery. Now this artillery has decent range, not the greatest accuracy, I do know that. Although maybe these guys, maybe their hats say something about them. Maybe they are good. You know, maybe they are really, really decent and accurate. But yeah, the Netherlands actually, I would advance with France now. I mean, cover your allies' flank. Ottomans could swing in and just try clapping Napoli. This artillery from the Netherlands is going to be a problem unless there's Cav inching up, which I do see Napoli Cav. This artillery battery up on this hill, which you can't really see, but is there. This is going to be a problem. Oh, we do. Oh, no. So the Ottomans are going in and deciding they're going to deal with this freaking army. This is their heavies, guys. They are going to do a lot. Oh, we have more Ottomans coming in too. Ottomans could clean up Iran. They could do it. We will see if they can. They need to clean up Iran, or else this is going to be a problem. But it looks like they are going to be outnumbered here and surrounded as Poland's like, uh-oh, let's help them. Let's help them out. Now, Prussia needs to stop running away. Oh, we got some Grens here trying to take the one-pointer. And this is kind of actually, as small as it is, this is a very crucial part of the battle, guys. If the French alliance can take out the Cav over here, they can have this Prussian army at their mercy if the Prussian army decides to advance to help out their ally. They can basically cripple this Prussian army. They have to win this Cav engagement, though. You see Prussia actually run up, and the general is actually inspiring these heavies to continue the good fight. They have 57 men left. Iran is maybe going to try to go for some infantry here. This is a bad idea. A general, they're trying to scare the general away so they can actually kill this Ottoman heavy. Nothing happening. Okay, let's make sure nothing's happening over there. And yeah, Poland is trying their best to drive away the Cav, but they're actually losing. And Iran Cav is starting to lose. Then we have 3 Cav units that are very weak. So Prussia's actually looking a little bit more favorable now. They're not going to be just a clean washout. Now look out for this French chasseur cheval. They could do some real damage here. Artillery now. Oh my gosh. What is Napoli doing? What is this? 50 men, 5 guns. Can they reach all the way over here? No way. Guys, the Ottomans haven't engaged. Look at this. They have a huge army back here. They're really trying to go for these guns. Like, they're really trying to go for these guns. They're getting shot to pieces. This is a problem. Look out, France. They aren't going to make it to the guns. I believe these are howitzers. Yep. Howitzers. You got artillery up on the hill. Oh, Napoli's charging them. Uh-oh. This is bad, guys. Napoli is... Oh, Napoli's getting the guns. Maybe. Oh! Oh, they just barely broke them. That was about to be a huge play. Napoli had to take them out. Now they're rushing infantry up here. The Imperial Guard is pushing up this hill. Artillery now from Napoli is starting to really punch on the side here. Look at this glorious charge, guys. These guns are getting charged by infantry. We're going to pour in a volley, maybe charge, maybe. If they don't, this is going to be a problem, although they are doing some solid volleys here. Oh my gosh. I would pull that infantry, I pull this artillery back totally. Artillery just fall totally back. Force them to rush up the hill, because you're going to get shot. Now, like I said, guys, this hill, you always will see artillery going to it. Napoli's pushing up a bunch of the infantry. They're pushing up cheaper infantry first. Oh, we do have a bayonet charge, possibly. We got canister blasting the Imperial Guard. These grenadiers, elite as they are, guys, they are just going to get shot to pieces. I don't know if is it worth it? Is this worth it? They're going to lose some of their best infantry. They did break one of the artillery, but they're going to lose some of their best quality infantry. They lost some of their chasseurs. Now we do have Prussia advancing. Maybe Helder can advance to get this army in a pincer movement. This battle is not swung one way or the other yet. Now, like I said, this is an excellent tactic. You set up your cheap infantry first, let them take some shots, let them exhaust the Netherlands infantry. This is militia. And skirmisher. Yeah, more militia. You can exhaust them, save your best infantry. That's what Napoli's doing. That's an excellent strategy here. Poor Imperial Guard. Oh, are they going in for a bayonet charge? Yes, they are. They are going in for the guns. What a ballsy move by the Imperial Guard. They're just going to get shot in the flank, unfortunately. Oh, we got some Cav going in as well. We got Cav to meet them, maybe. Yep. They're going to get stopped in the tracks. Napoli is not having an easy time to this, guys. And the Ottomans haven't been shown up, so the Imperial Guard needs to make a huge push if they want to take on the Netherlands before the Ottomans get there. Ottomans going to really start to push, although Napoli looking really strong in the center here. Prussia has now pushed up here and are engaging Iran. They're going to double stack the lines, and Prussia, if you can keep them around going for Prussia, they can shoot for days, and they can do some solid volleys. They have excellent accuracy, I believe, for the most part. So Helder pushing up with them. This is just going to go back and forth, guys. Who will take it? France did lose their Grenadiers. Sad. Rip. F's in the chat for the Grenadiers, too. Ottomans forming up, making sure that this Netherlands militia army does not break. Got a general sitting right here, Willem van Orange of Nassau. Netherlands Grenadiers coming up here. They know the Imperial Guard is a problem. Now the Imperial Guard is getting outflanked. The question is, do you fall back? Do you fall back because the Ottomans will start pushing down the hill towards you? There's still artillery sitting right here. Helder has the artillery, and they are shooting. Over here, we got Helder Cav. Some Russian Kazaki Lancers that went in, took out an artillery piece here. Didn't break them, though. So Napoli's now going to help defend the guns because they need to take out Helder. Prussia and Helder are advancing in perfect harmony. Okay, guys, so like usual. Not like usual, I should say, but it did crash. So I am back about where we were. Yeah, so I was right over here talking about Prussia pushing Iran, Poland. Napoli is making a very solid attack. Now, they do have some reserves. They are attacking along this whole line. The Guard Imperial is trying to support them, but the Guard Imperial is about to be outflanked by the Ottomans who are showing up. Now, the Ottomans don't have the greatest quality army, but they have enough that it should really start blasting away. They can keep replacing troops. The Netherlands has taken the brunt of this assault so far. And what an assault on the hill, guys. What a defense they have. It's rare that you see someone actually go and attack a defensive hill like this, but look at this. Just stretches all the way. Anyway, Prussia is really making some big plays here if they want to route this left side of the battlefield. Helder has started to push up as well. They haven't really engaged as much.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Oh my goodness. Ottomans just lost their general who inspired their men for so long. Ottomans are going to struggle a little bit, although to be honest, their general wasn't on the right side. It looks like actually the Guard Imperial is like, let's fall back. I'm out. We can't afford, or they're going to defend Napoli's guns, which could be very crucial in this battle if they can actually start firing. The problem being, guys, they may be charged before they can get a shot off. Napoli is now falling back. They've decided this hill is not worth it. They are going to fall back from this hill and reform here as their ally is getting pushed pretty hard on this flank here. They don't want to lose a flank, and they don't want to lose in the middle. If one of them breaks, the other one will break too. So hopefully they're communicating with their ally, and they're all going to fall back. They have a strong defensive position here. The Ottomans are charging these 12-pounders, unfortunately. I hate that when that happens. You know, you get an artillery piece, and you want to use it. You think it's a good position to use it in, and then you lose it before it can really do very much.
Our men are running, sir.
Now the Ottomans are pushing, but the French do have the town they can fall back to. There's a river in the way to avoid, like, to keep them from really getting pushed too hard. Napoli has some forces over here. They can hold this river Honestly, this whole river Napoli could hold. Now, they don't want to, like I said, they don't want to leave Iran and Poland out high and dry. They don't want to leave them out hanging, so they can't fall back too much. As it looks like they are committing to holding this line. Looks like we got some artillery getting charged by some Ottoman cavalry here, and they're going to lose their artillery, unfortunately. They're going to throw in some, Napoli's going to throw in some of their cav as well, but the artillery's done, and the Ottomans could probably get their cav out of there. Napoli may give chase, but the Helder's going to just volley them if they do. Now, Napoli does have some really nice cav right here. They're heavies. Oh my goodness, they're getting focused by the howitzers though. And this battle has kind of just continued to be a source of just who knows what's going to happen. I am surprised the Netherlands and Helder are okay with letting Napoli just fall back here. Maybe they are pushing, you just can't see them yet. Yeah, that or they're just happy to sit on the hill and shell the enemy. Either way, the battle's probably going to be won or lost on this side, which is why Napoli has sent over troops, because if they can break them right here, they can then turn the flank of the Netherlands. So, oh my goodness, these Iranian troops are just getting... These guys are like, man, I didn't get paid enough for this. Like, are we getting even paid? Ottomans are not advancing, so the French are going to get a chance to... Oh, the artillery came back. Ottomans just got to sit by the guns, honestly. But maybe Napoli will push up so they can get the guns again. But yeah, the French have fallen back to their safe space, the town, and they're going to hold. Napoli has fallen back across the river as well. Now the thing is, if the Netherlands tries to push over and attack this flank, they will get outflanked by Napoli. As you can see, both forces are just shifting troops over. Actually, we got some of our horse artillery sitting up here from Poland. Poland just defending their side. Iran is taking a lot of heat. Taking so much heat there in a more column formation to decrease the shots taken and boost their morale so they can stand longer. They're going to fall back as Prussia is just making some excellent headway here. They are just continually pushing. Helder not being as aggressive as I thought they would, to be honest. I thought they'd be pushing up a lot more. Are these howitzers, though? Maybe try and go for a general. And the battle has kind of taken an interlude. About the 30-minute mark, this battle is kind of being disengaged. I'm not sure who's charging, but the artillery from this position, guys, the Netherlands has a really good artillery position. Even though they lost some of their guns, they still have some up here. And I'm not sure what they're going to be doing. Yeah, here they are. They're right here. And they are probably going to start shelling the French position in this town. Maybe not. Maybe they're shelling... oh, yeah, they're going for Napoli. Napoli is their main concern. Napoli brought a ton of troops here. But Iran is struggling now. They are falling back. Napoli, thankfully, bringing up some of their line infantry here. And they're probably going to be like, you know what? Like, tag me in. I'll fight. Now, Prussia, I'm surprised they're not advancing. I said Helder is out advancing. They're like almost taking turns. Not letting the whole way... Oh, they have some horse artillery getting charged by Ottomans. They're probably going to break before they break the Polish artillery. Maybe not. They're wavering. They're wavering, and they broke. That is unfortunate. There's some excellently placed cav charges here. So nothing happening over here. Are the Ottomans advancing with the Netherlands? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, the Ottomans are advancing. Netherlands maybe will. Napoli's just sitting back with their cheaper infantry. They have their line infantry in here, though. They're going to start really hurting Helder. That are howitzers. Just so cool looking. And this is the old line where Iran was, guys. And look at where Prussia and Helder are now. They are forcing them back. And now they've lost their artillery. I would just fall back to the tree line. You know, fall back totally. Use the building to keep your flank defended. I think that's actually what they're doing. They can fall back, use this tree line in slight slope of a hill. And they have artillery up here. Let the coalition, the Prussians and Helder, feel the wrath of your artillery. You know, let them have a turn, because they have the slope. They have the hill advantage right now. We have the Ottomans now pushing up. France is actually, because they have such a small army, I think they're going to hide behind these buildings and wait for them to get close, and they are going to just fight them in melee. We have a random horse deserting. Let's get anything, of course. You, as a horse, you get a runaway if your rider dies. So this town is going to be, actually this whole left side or right side of the town is undefended. Now, of course, the Netherlands don't know that. But I think it kind of looks like the French alliance is stretched a little thin. They could use, like I said, if they stretch their troops just around here, put a couple in the treaty line maybe, they could defend this whole line. Right now, they're just being outnumbered. As you can see, this line, the Netherlands has a lot of troops still. And Iran has lost a lot. And here we go, the retreat to a more defensive position. Artillery going to be putting in some excellent suppressing fire, maybe going for the Netherlands. On this hill as they're going to be advancing. Jaegers National Militia. Grenadiers. Let's see, they got some UK, Russia. UK, Russia, UK. Yeah, and then Prussia, which actually Prussia, besides losing their cav, has not really lost a lot. And they still have the hill advantage, fellas. They still have the hill advantage. The slope of the hill, as you can see, very much in their advantage. So keep pushing. Don't let them get away. You just got to keep pushing, and eventually they can't stop. Now, I think Poland is probably going to defend this side. That'll force Prussia to either engage them totally or just fight this side, in which case they can swing around and flank them. And Napoli's going to hold the center with Iran. France going to take the left flank. The Garde Imperiale has a very crucial job. They have to hold this flank. They don't have a lot of infantry guys. They lost 2 of them trying to take the guns. So they just have to hold the town. In fact, I would just hold these choke points. It forces them to, it decreases the numbers they can bring into the town. So they can hold the choke points and hold the left flank. This river is going to be a problem for the Netherlands. And I don't know how much artillery this French coalition has, but this battle is just getting exciting, and I hope it finishes before the 25 minutes are up, because I don't want to see a timer run out before these armies run out of steam. And the counterattack begins. Helder has moved their artillery up, managed to save their artillery. Netherlands are probably going to move their artillery up so they can have. The Netherlands actually have pushed across the river. They're establishing a foothold here with some Jaegers, some Belgian Jaegers. Napoli has, like I said, that strong artillery. I'm looking to see this artillery do some massive gains here, massive help. You see France is now like, oh my gosh, rush over the Grenadiers. We got to stop it. Howitzers shelling the town center. And Ottomans could push across here. There is nothing really in their way. France is so weak. They are so weak here. Look at this. So I know the Ottomans have like a range of more than the other armies, so they can sit back here and not get really shot, and they can just pour in some crazy good volleys, and Napoli can't really respond to it. Artillery also, they have cav, I think, guarding it. But the Netherlands are going to get charged. Some Jaegers are pouring out here, and the Netherlands are like, yeah, nope, we're going to fall back across here, and we're going to shoot them. But I think France is like, we're not going to let you shoot us. Screw that. Let's fight with our shiny pokey bayonets. Oh, no, they're going to get really fast, really close, and just volley them. Look at this. Talk about execution at close range, guys. Even the officer got in on this. Oh, my gosh.
Our men are running, sir.
Did a general just die? Did the general die, or is that artillery? Or that's just cavalry. So Napoli is starting to really lose here. I am not focusing on the side at all, and I apologize. Prussia rushed in some of their grenadiers against Poland and France. France had some... Oh, that's right. They had some Marines. So Prussia is kind of trying to take this house. Iran is kind of defending this side, and I missed Poland losing. Oh, no, mind, I didn't. Poland's still in the trees here. Napoli sent their heavies all the way around, maybe to try to help out with this battle. And I would say this battle is going very well for the Netherlands, Prussian, Helder, Ottoman coalition. They are definitely doing way better. They have taken down way more troops, and they have so many more. And the problem is, this French alliance can't close the gap to combat the bad quality troops that this coalition is bringing. I'm surprised the Ottomans are not getting aggressive on this flank. They have to know that the Guard Imperial, they are a small elite force. Small being a key word there. It looks like Prussia did break here. And Iran and Poland is still holding this. So Prussia's going to have to decide what they're going to do. I would not attack this. I would not. Maybe just have someone just in case. But Prussia needs to push here, guys. This is the weak spot. Especially right here. But of course, this artillery is going to help even the odds. So Napoli could turn this around. Or Napoli and their allies could turn this around, guys. They could still do this. France starting to put up a severe fight for this town. This fierce fight for this town center. They do not want to give this up. Maybe we have a bug here. Oh, the officer is down for that militia. Not militia, but Jaegers. They're going to break any Netherlands that come across. They've stopped the D-Day of sorts across the river. And now Prussia is engaging some very good Polish light infantry, so I guess we'll see who takes it. Yeah, Prussia is going to... Oh, Helder actually is moving over some Russian line infantry generals. And this battle is just going to be a lot of shooting back and forth, and that's about it. You know, the very easy commentary. They're shooting at them, and they're shooting at them. Artillery placement, I think they have some artillery right here, which... Oh my goodness. The Ottomans... Okay, never mind. I thought they were Iran for a second. So, they are going to try to defend their Netherlands artillery. Napoli is still hovering over here, guys. They could make a huge play against Prussia. I think that's why they sent this infantry over here, along with... I mean, these guys can form square. If they had... what I would say is, if Poland rushes up, I would send the cav in, and you can destroy this whole wing, this whole flank. Whole flank for Prussia, and then Poland would be free. So, we'll see if they do that. Napoli sending over some infantry here, shuffling over troops here. Napoli has actually a lot of cavs still, so... This battle is kind of taken a pause once again. We got some grenadiers to boost the morale of these cheaper line infantry for Napoli. France has kind of fallen back once again. And I think the strategy... Oh my goodness. Poor Napoli general.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh no, they lost their general. Their general just getting focused down. Oh, Iran went for a Helder artillery. And they're going to break it. That's another victory. Maybe Napoli could make a push here. Like I said, though, they are just fighting over here. It looks like Prussia is just... Yeah, Prussia's going to disengage. I don't think they should be attacking there anyway. This house is definitely garrisoned and held by the French alliance here. I think Napoli may be switching over some troops over here, and then they're going to make a push. But we got more cav now going over. Now he's going to fall back. And this battle, I mean, the thing is, guys, this French alliance, they have an advantage right now. They have LOC advantage, so the Ottomans have to push, and the Ottomans are making a push. And I think they were trying to. Maybe France should have kept some forces up here just to, make them think that they were going to hold this town, because now the Ottomans are getting aggressive. Of course, they have 18 minutes to take this town center. Even the odds. And now France, Helder, or not France, Netherlands and Helder are going to attack. And I think Napoli was hoping that they would not. But they're going to attack. They're going to defend themselves as best as possible.
Our men are running, sir.
The flank guys they have. Their flank over here against Prussia is what's going to save the day. They can... Oh, yep. Prussia is going to get attacked. And, oh, man, I don't know who's going to win this. I don't know what I would do in this situation either. Besides just trying to hold. Just try holding. Because the Ottomans are pushing for this town center. The Guard Imperial can defend this. You just got to buy time. Helder is making a very solid push, though. And Iran and Napoli are going to have to really buckle down here. Oh, Iran going for Prussia's general here. They're going to rout the general, and I think Helder went in for the house. They're going to get bayonet charged as they're rushing in. Prussia going to try to maybe defend the flank of Helder as they are rushing in. Napoli going to move some infantry over here. I don't know if they're going to try to go for this one-pointers in case they lose this one. I think what this Prussian alliance is trying to do is if they take this one-pointer, they can win by LOC victory because they have this one. But also, Ottomans can make a push over here. Now, the Guard Imperial against Ottomans, I don't know who would win that. Numbers maybe would prevail, but this center actually is looking very weak on both sides. Helder is really feeling the hurt. Their artillery are focusing these infantry down. But also, well, nah. I would say Napoli's definitely starting to win here. Not over here, though. They're disengaging. They're going to let their artillery really start to punch holes in this Netherlands militia. Use the hill to your advantage here. Maybe reform as well. But yeah, they're starting to see breakage from Helder. Helder maybe getting overspent. And now Prussia is fighting Napoli and Poland. They managed to hold this house and... Uh-oh. They are wavering. Prussia may be spent. They have been fighting for so long. They may be spent. So this could definitely start swinging in favor of the French alliance. Ottomans need to make some pushes here, though. And my goodness, the cav from Napoli going in, and we're about to see a mass breakage. Poland just rushing up the infantry as fast as possible, but Prussia is done for. Prussia is gone. Oh my gosh. And now the tables have just turned like that. The push, Iran, Napoli were definitely starting to look concerning, and now they are breaking one of the armies for Prussia. And this battle is turned around, guys. The turnaround happening at the 15-minute mark. And that's all you gotta depend on. You gotta depend on having some cav against Prussia. Maybe Prussia would be unbeatable if they had better cav, you know, because they could win cav engagements and their infantry would be defended. But having terrible cav and terrible infantry, not terrible, but, you know. And now the Netherlands are going to die on this assault or win on this assault. One or the other. As now they have been pushing for a while. They're probably getting tired too. They're getting some flanking fire. Oh, we got some national militia trying to take the guns. They're not going to take it. They're getting fired. And they're going to break. I'm calling it now. I am calling it now. They are going to break. Going to get sandwiched by some Napoli infantry. And sandwich. The artillery have been saved. There's 43 of them left. Ottomans still trying to assault this town. And it looks like now they're going to fall back as Napoli has made a huge flanking attack here. Napoli and Poland and Iran now on the counterattack. They had an attack, and then UK coalition counterattacked, and now they're going to counterattack the counterattack. If that makes sense. So this battle is probably, unless they make a big gain, it's just going to be an LOC victory. for the French alliance, unless the Ottomans take this one-pointer, which I don't think they're super excited about attacking here. French general, I believe, Jean-Baptiste, he is in this LOC. He's going to help them hold it to the last man. The Netherlands falling back. And considering how much militia they brought, the Netherlands did pretty well. Prussia, unfortunately, just kind of got too isolated here, so they're going to fall back to their hill that they defended so well before. Maybe make a bold stand. They got artillery up on the hill, some howitzers, I should say. And hopefully the Ottomans can make some headway here, because this battle has just been really slow. Slow going. But I think that France can hold. Yeah, mainly because the Ottomans are pushing some men back across, so they can definitely hold this. They got equal, or they got greater amounts of infantry. And they're rushing over reinforcements. So this, I'm going to fast forward just a little bit, just because we want to see if something actually happens, or this is just a fallback and retreat, because, you know, that can get boring. France still just holding this house. They're going to easily break.
We have taken a building, sir.
Wow. Adding insult to injury, the 12-pounder artillery snuck all the way around and took the 4-pointer. Oh my gosh. The gall. Like, they have the gall to be like, oh, you know, we're not going to be able to do our artillery? Well, watch us go and take your 4-pointer. That is hilarious. And now, yeah, they're just going to start pushing on the Helder and Netherlands and Ottomans. So, let me just fast forward, because like I said, there's 10 minutes left. I think that, unless Helder just wants to make a last stand and die, this is going to be a last stand, maybe? Go maybe to the hill. Helder is going to make a stand. And, oh, Helder is going to make a stand. Good for them. I always do last stands. If the battle's over and you know you've lost by LOC, you can't get it back, I will just be like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to go in. You know? Like, I'll hold somewhere. Last stands are epic. And they
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Dang. Well, time to charge them in. Ah, come on. Yeah, there we go. Charge them in. Go for the arty. Don't be afraid. So France is now going to advance. They lost so much on this attack. Yeah, Helder's going to start breaking here. And Prussia still has a couple units. I don't know where they're going. Maybe they're going to go kill these 12-pounders who had the... Oh, here we go. The brave Voltigeurs. Gonna probably get executed here. Yep. They brave, you know.
Our men are running, sir.
Brave, but sad. See, the Netherlands has a lot of infantry left, and yet they couldn't make the decisive push. They should have shifted more towards the town. When they were winning over here, it was good to attack, but once you saw you weren't gonna make any headway, just shift your forces over. I think maybe they could have done it because France was very weak over there. Now, of course, Napoli probably would have shifted over troops, and so would have their ally. They would have just shifted over with them, but, you know, the if, ands, and buts, like, who knows? Now we got some cavalry going for some Netherlands artillery, just to decrease their losses as they attack this hill. These 12-pounders... maybe we're a little bit too cocky. Like, you know, we had no problem defending this LOC until they see people show up. I'm gonna keep fast forwarding, guys, because like I said, it's just a last defense here. Netherlands look like they're actually going to try to hold the hill, maybe? No. Nah. They're going to fall back. Alright, I'm going to fast forward. Let's see. We got 6 minutes. Unless something significant happens. It looks like the artillery are going to die.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Wait. Okay, so... Technically... Unless they did not take this 4-pointer. They have to take this 4-pointer, or else Helder's going to totally win. This coalition is going to win unless they take this 4-pointer, guys. They only have 2 points. They need to take the 4-pointer. Not like this. Not like this, guys. Come on. You are winning. Poland needs to take this 4-pointer. They have 4 minutes to do it. They have to take this 4-pointer or else they lose by LOC victory because they did not take... They did not take the 4-pointer on their side of the map. So, oh my goodness. Not like this, Poland and Napoli. You guys can't let this happen, Iran and France. You guys just can't. They have 3 minutes. I'm getting kind of stressed. They need to win. They've won the field of battle. They've pushed back the enemy, but they need to take this.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest.
Oh, this is bad. See, they need to shift over here. They could hold this town. Now Prussia's going to hold it. What are they doing? Gosh, this is stressful now. This is very stressful. Do they have someone going to their 4-pointer? I don't think they actually care about the LOC. I think they're just pushing on the army because, you know, it's more fun. Oh my gosh, the Grenadiers. The French are just losing all of their infantry here. They're just getting encircled by the Netherlands, and this is where quality over quantity is not working out. Okay, Iran maybe is going to go. Okay, Napoli's going to go.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
They have to take this now. They really do have to take it. There's a 1-pointer over here, another 1-pointer, which they are assaulting the 1-pointer over here. Wait, where is it? Yeah. They're going to assault it with some of their Legionnaire infantry. Oh no, they have 29 seconds. They're going to lose by LOC. They are going to lose. Now maybe they don't care and maybe that's not what they're playing. Poland is going... Oh, the fact that they're rushing in now
are running, sir,
shows how dire this situation is. They cannot lose. In all regards, they have won, guys. They just... By technicality of LOC, they haven't. Oh no. They lost by LOC. That is sad. They did well though. Both sides did well. Oh my gosh. This battle is over. Good game though. Good game. Both sides got some decent kills. Let's see the statistics. Let's see what Napoli got the most kills with. Yep, their C1s, their cavalry got the most kills, and then their infantry. So, yeah, that was fun. That was fun to watch. That's about it for me, guys. Stick around tomorrow. I hope you will be joining me for my live stream. It'll be later in the day. It will not be Napoleon Total War 3. It will be Valheim, just to celebrate reaching 300 subs, which thank you guys so much for that. I'm going to be playing with Pope John Paul and Scouts of Entertainment, both other YouTubers, you guys may know of them. We're going to be playing like 2 hours of Valheim, which is a Viking open world game. I've been playing it already, guys. It is awesome, so I hope you join me for that. Also, new mic coming in today, so my quality will keep improving. I appreciate the criticism or advice, however you want to say it. I will keep improving. And, yeah, that's about it, guys. Y'all stay safe, have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you all in another video.